Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that sparked heated debates that's even got us asking on Twitter if this is a participation trophy when Genius revealed the verse of the month a few hours ago. And this got most hip hop fans on social media in shock, and we'll expand on this in a bit. And today we have more surrounding the battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. In Kendrick's corner, his engineer is being called a liar at the moment for the claims he made about Kendrick pumping out the diss tracks in real time to respond to Drake. And in Drake's corner, lyrics from Not Like Us continue to haunt the rapper, as another rapper played on the whole certified PDF file angle in the new Drake diss that sparked heated debates. And boy, Drake's associate Lil Yachty faced so much backlash for his recent interview that we covered in the last video, and a few hours ago he folded on IG Live following the backlash. More on this momentarily. And at the latter part of the video, we have another one for Eminem, who just set another rap record in the streaming era of music that shouldn't be happening under normal circumstances. But Eminem continues to be that anomaly in the music industry, and we'll expand on this later. And as you'd expect, this new record brought out the salt. So starting with Kendrick Lamar, this hit the web a few hours ago that sparked heated debates when Kendrick's engineer revealed that the diss tracks were all made in real time and not pre-recorded like some rumors suggested. Check out a snippet.
So you were part of the Kendrick and Drake battle as far as mastering. What's it like to be a part of arguably the biggest rap battle in history?
It was a little crazy. I got a call and it was like, stay on call. You're going to be working.
Just say you work for us now.
And that's what it was like. Like, I get the song, like 6 minutes would elapse and they'd be like, how we looking? It was very high pressure, you know? As Dot was releasing these records, it was like I was churning in the masters. It would drop like 12 minutes later. Like, it would be like, the master's fire. And that was what it was like. It was amazing.
And boy, many rap fans, especially Drake fans, aren't having it, as apart from takes like breaking news, Kendrick's engineer defends his employer. Others have expanded with pre-recorded, as in they were not responding or rebutting to the last song Drake had dropped. Was Meet the Grahams a response to Family Matters? If so, how did he write it, record it, mix it, and master it within a 20-minute window? Laughing emoji. And users have been going viral, putting him on blast. You think I'm finna sit here and believe that Kendrick wrote, recorded, mixed, mastered, and dropped Meet the Grahams within a half an hour? Skull emoji. Although some have now proposed new theories like, hear me out. Kendrick heard Family Matters before we did and was therefore prepared with Meet the Grahams. And we can take it further. Kendrick has been on that Batman prep time for at least a decade when it comes to Drake. Perhaps he had a whole album worth of materials waiting to drop on Drake over the years, and all he had to do was tweak the lyrics and put the finishing touches to quickly respond to Drake. However, this also went viral. You guys smoking the same thing Kendrick was in Power. It is literally not possible to mix and master a full session at a professional level in just 30 minutes. It takes that long just to organize and label all the session stamps. But what are your thoughts? Are Kendrick's people capping for him, or is Kendrick just that talented to pull it off? And moving on, just like we covered in the last video, Lil Yachty shared his thoughts on Kendrick versus Drake, where he also revealed that Drake has been unfazed by the aftermath of this battle. Of course, users on the web came for his neck for making those claims, and Lil Yachty folded a few hours ago on IG Live, where he revealed he's done with social media. Check out the snippet.
I'm getting the fuck out there. I'm not doing no more talking. I don't got shit else to say. I'm gone off this internet shit. I think I'm gone for the rest of the year. I swear to God, I ain't talking. I ain't got shit else to say. Contracted to do this podcast shit, unfortunately, but contracted to. But I ain't posting no more shit. I'm not posting no fits. I ain't got shit to say. I'm deleting the apps off my phone. I swear to God, I'm so off the shit. I'm not tweeting. I'm minding my fucking business, twin. I understand.
I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. I understand it.
Damn.
And in my opinion, there's more that fueled this backlash, which we'll get to in a moment. And in reaction to this video, this went viral. All you had to do was mind your business and let your man speak for himself. But as you'd see, Drake wasn't the only reason for the backlash, as in the same interview that started a crap storm, this also happened. Check it out from the Flagrant podcast.
I'm surprised you didn't say Jay-Z. It seems like most rappers always want at least...
I listened to the Black Album for the first time like 3 days ago.
God damn.
And then I listened to Reasonable Doubt. And...
You just heard the Black Album?
Yeah, I just listened to it.
What do you think?
As a rapper?
I think that the Reasonable Doubt album was better, in my opinion.
And how
obviously,
good was it to you?
I love, he's an insane lyricist.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like the live production, that type, that like sound, but like I think he's sick.
Yeah.
And I think the shit he talks about is like shit most people never actually get to experience in life. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met him before?
Yeah, of course.
Good dude.
I mean, as far as I've met, you know, we never had a deep conversation, but...
And Yvonne White Gold reacted to this segment with, he listened to the Black Album and Reasonable Doubt a few days ago. Why anyone takes him serious is beyond me. And this response also blew up on Twitter. Young rappers don't listen to classic rap and young hoopers don't watch basketball. They only want the money and fame. LOL. And this reminded me of why you can't take many of these fake hip-hop heads seriously, because they stay focused on the wrong things. Eminem is the problem, he's the vulture, he can't be one of the GOATs, but we got dozens of multi-platinum selling rappers, all in the genre, who don't know a thing about hip-hop culture and its foundations, and better yet, they don't even care to know, even after they become wealthy, of the foundations that the pioneers laid for them. But hey, Eminem is the problem. And moving on, before we get to the latest rapper to diss Drake, Genius decided to stir the pot a few hours ago when they reported this. Big congrats to JID. His verse on Fuel with Eminem gets verse of the month for July, and this left many hip-hop fans with a head scratcher, seeing as JID's verse, while amazing, wasn't even the best verse on the song Fuel. Hence takes like, Eminem clearly had the better verse, appalling from Genius to be honest, and seeing as Eminem pretty much turned Genius to his album track list for the entire month of July, some took it further. Genius will use Eminem's name for clout every chance they can, but will not admit that he has the best verse on this song, and literally dropped an album full of verses better than this. Not even hating, JID's verse was sick, but this agenda against Eminem is getting old. The bias in hip-hop media is hilarious at this point. I remember Jay-Z dropped one verse on God Did, and the media didn't let us hear the end of it, and now Eminem dropped an impossible verse on Fuel, and we are to believe JID got verse of the month. And I've seen posts from people asking, why does it matter? It is not that serious. JID is an upcoming rapper at 33. Let him have his break, yada yada yada. And so we had to ask if this was a participation trophy, because suggesting that JID gets verse of the month on anything other than merit puts it in the participation trophy category, as all that matters in this question is who had the better verse. Anything else is just pandering. And moving on, Kendrick Lamar opened a can of worms when it comes to Drake and the PDF file allegations, as rapper JPEGMAFIA recently dissed Drake twice on his new album, and the backlash got so intense, JPEG had to release a statement to clear his name. And it all started when these lyrics were spotted on the new album. Rappers, they know what it is. If I show you a Drake, I ain't playing with kids, and more, especially when you're cashing out for PDFs and grapers. No Drizzy. And boy, all hell broke loose as tweets like these blew up. JPEGMAFIA dissing Drake is like if the janitor in an NBA arena comes out on the court and started talking smack to LeBron, and it got so bad even some Kendrick fans came for JPEG Every clip I've heard from JPEG has been some of the worst music ever, not gonna lie. Drake might have lost to Kendrick, but that don't mean we just letting anybody slide on him, skull emoji. But there were some fans in JPEG's corner going off with takes like, people saying who is JPEGMAFIA, like he isn't 500 times more talented than Drake, lol. And while we were wondering how this user came up with the figure 500 times, like why not 5 times, 20 times, why 500? Is that even humanly possible? While we were wondering, JPEGMAFIA decided to clear the air. First off, I've been dissing that dude since 2016. Them ish was throwaway bars, not noteworthy. Second off, if anybody got a problem with what I said on this album, my tour date's in bio. Third, y'all can't even pay your rent, but defending Drake for free. Go outside and be somebody. But this only fueled the roasting session even more. But what are your thoughts? And moving on, Eminem set another hip-hop record a few hours ago thanks to the latest milestone. Till I Collapse by Eminem featuring Nate Dogg has reached 2 billion streams on Spotify. It is Eminem's third and Nate's first song to achieve this. And just like that, Eminem became the first hip-hop artist in history to have 3 songs cross the 2 billion milestone on Spotify. And this has caused firmware crashes for some critics, as when a user reacted with this, mind you, this is an album cut, not even a single, we got some responses like laughing my bum off. It has been out for 20 years, that's irrelevant. So the record is irrelevant because the song is over 20 years old. And if that's the case, why is it the first non-single to do this in music history? If it is nothing special, the mind of a hater is certainly special, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.